Flavor. Welcome back to the show, guys. Today is a special show. We are celebrating Women's Month, and we decided to have an all-star female show. We kick off the show with a live band, Nozi and the Band, Bagamoso Shagabo. Then we take it all the way to Mamelodi to talk to an all-black female events company, Mamelodi Grand Team Events. Then we close it off with the soulful SoulBee. And guys, let's not forget, on this day, 64 years ago, 20,000 women marched to the union buildings to fight the apartheid laws that restricted the movement of black women in South Africa. Shout out to Sophie de Bruyne, shout out Lillian Goy, Albertina Sisulu, Helen Joseph, Batita Wafazi, Batiti Mbogoto.
Ngelinye ixesha sithandwa sam kuba ngathi awubona uthando lwam. Ngelinye ixesha sithandwa sam ndiba ngazama awubona umzamo wam. Kodwa xa ngekho phambi kwam kuba ngathi xa ndingekho phambi kwakho uyayazi kuba njani na uyenza buhlungu intliziyo yam ndenza ndingalali ebusuku uyenza buhlungu intliziyo yam undenza ndizibuze imibuzo uyenza buhlungu intliziyo yam undenza ndingalali ebusuku uyenza buhlungu intliziyo yam undenza ndizibuze imibuzo. Usakhumbula uba kukho izithembiso esazenzayo phambi komfundisi nabantu ngoba wawuthe uzoba nami noma kunjani ebuhleni nasebubini. Ndiyamangala xa izaba nguwe lo ofuna ukuhamba ofuna uthatha into zakho kodwa-ke ndiyamangala xa izaba nguwe lo ofuna ukuhamba ngenxa yoba ndingenamali uyenza buhlungu intliziyo yam undenza ndingalali ebusuku uyenza buhlungu intliziyo yam undenza ndizibuze imibuzo. Buza le mibuzo. Hey yani, le mibuze ndinayo ngawe. Hey yani, kutheni ndisibuza le mibuzo. Let me boost and deny you ngawe. Oh yeah, man. sazenzayo phambi komfundi sinabantu ngoba wawuthe uzoba nami noma kunjani ebuhleni nasebubini. Oh yeah, man.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was Nozi. Beautiful, soulful sounds from Nozi. And I've got her here on the line. Yeah, kunjani Nozi?
Ngiyaphila kunjani?
Ngiyaphila. It's Women's Month. Happy Women's Month.
Yeah. Happy Women's Month.
I hope everyone that's close to you, will be doing special things for you this Women's Month, eh?
Definitely. I'm actually hosting my family. I want all the girls in my family.
Yeah.
I'm doing something for them.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Right. Let's talk about the music then. Is it something that you've always been, into growing up? How did you start singing?
Well, from church.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lang khona bayacula bonke. My mom, my late father, my sisters, they sing choral music. So that's where it all started. We started singing choral music competitions, eskolweni.
Yeah.
And then I decided to venture into Afro-pop and jazz.
Oh, nice. So like most careers, which would now avail we are konara esontui.
Yeah, no, man. That's how we discovered, oh, I can actually do this. Yeah, but with me, it started off as a pianist. Yeah. I was playing esontweni and then ngacula. And then ngabona ukuthi actually ukucula kwami ngienjoy ukucula more than ukudlala.
Oh, okay. Nice. All right. So tell me more about, the style of music that you do. How would you describe it?
It's so blended in Afro-pop nyana. And there's a bit of R&B there, and choral nyana bukhona. There's just a mix of everything.
All right. So is it the only genre that you do, or have you ventured into other genres now? What other projects are you working on?
I do choral as well because there's this group Batiharo Strings.
Yeah.
Badlali Orchestra. So I sing soprano there, and I also do amapiano. I do deep house.
Okay.
So ngenza music.
Yeah, I heard your collaboration no record L Jones, which is a piano track. I didn't expect you to be on a piano track, but looks like it happened. How did that happen? Like, how did the collaboration happen?
Let me take you through. They called me, ne?
Yeah.
And then they said, okay, we're gonna beat the piano. I'm like, what? Okay, let me try it out. And when I finished recording, I was laughing because for me it was like, no, this is funny. And only to find out, they actually liked it, and then it's a hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so it is your first track, piano. Ne? Do you see yourself doing more of piano and house and maybe other genres?
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. With music, you never know. You can't just like lock it up. Okay, I'm gonna be specific. I'm gonna do this. You never know.
Yeah.
So you must always try your options out. Also challenge yourself. Yeah. So I love challenging myself to see ukuthi ngakhona ukufika kuphi.
Okay. Speaking
so
of
noma bangathi bayenza
ngiyangena. All right. So when uzibona manje mhlambe let's say kuwonke ama producer that you've worked with, ne? Imaphi amanye ama producer mhlambe elokuthi ungafuna ukusebenza nawo?
Definitely Afro Traction, Nati, Zahara, DJ Fresh, Black Coffee, and Zonke.
Zonke, ne?
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely see that one for you. I can definitely see that one for you. I mean, I personally love your voice, and I've heard you perform a couple of times. I'm sure, during this
Thank you.
lockdown, you probably missed the stage, ne?
Yo, bruh, you have no idea. Like, the passion in me,
Mm,
I was really sad. When you had to get blind.
yeah.
Ukuthi like we locked up, asikwazi ukuperforma, we can't even bond mina neband yami, so it was really bad.
Yeah.
But I'm glad ukuthi now things are a bit easy,
Yeah. So how are you guys keeping yourselves busy then during this lockdown? Are you guys recording stuff? Are you guys performing online? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, we do meet up and perform online, and also we are working on my EP.
EP. Okay. So we should be expecting an EP dropping soon.
Oh yeah, definitely. But the Afropop.
Afropop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. We can't wait to hear that. Hopefully maybe I perform a Flavour market. Hey,
I'd love to, hey?
Is it? All right, great stuff. So upcoming projects, and also how do people connect with you?
Okay, you can connect Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and on Facebook, Nosili Nosipo. Instagram, Nozi Nos. Twitter, I am Nozi.
Yeah. No, that sounds good, Nozi. Thank you so much for, coming through and, gracing us with your presence. Let's get back to the music, man. Cool.
Oh, yeah, man.
Cool.
Yeah.
Elikaya selokaya kumnyama lonke ixesha ndiyagodola ogogo wem ngapha ekhaya elikaya selokaya kumnyama lonke ixesha ndiyagodola ingaphi wesithando sam kuyabanda apha ekhaya uzobuya nini udali wam ndiyagodola andisakwazi nokulala kuyabanda ubuthongo bukho nelanga selalitshonela ndiyagodola ingaphi wesithando sam kuyabanda apha ekhaya uzobuya nini udali wam ndiyagodola ingube ndifudumezayo owathi ndincede ingube ndifudumezayo owayesebenzi ingaphi wesithando sam kuyabanda apha ekhaya uzobuya nini udali wam ndiyagodola ingaphi musana susana ya lirato nonyana itwama shilibese si khomo amuriri musana susana ya lirato nonyana itwama shilibese si khomo Lunkilela obana Musolo alifat Nonyana itwama Shalibase Lunkilela obana Musolo alifat Nonyana itwama Shalibase What's up? Tanglebone, Mosala, Wamagata, Tanglebone, Mosala, Wamaga, Mamurimus, Sosanaya Lerato, Nonyana Yetswama, Shalabese. Amoririmos Susanaya Lerato Nonyana Itzama Shalabese Linkila Obana Masalo Alifat Nonyana Itzama Shalabese Linkila Obana Masalo Alifat Nonyana itwama shalabese Ozatado Can you take it to the bridge, guys? Twanelo ke gore dumele Impale khere sa khotsofale Horona baba kai bakatsapa Hoba mo solo o amakatsa What's that? Susanaya Lerato Nonyana itwama Shalibese si homo Obomonu yakulaula Zopatho kompoto twechwi wala swa Boya kwesosimo chini pasopu nonganga Obomonu yakulaula Zopatho kompoto twechwi wala swa Boya kwesosimo chini pasopu nonganga Baya pela bano chocho Komboka mfano mkulonda woguyo Boya kwesosimo chini pasopu nonganga Baya pela bano chocho Komboka mfano mkulonda woguyo Boya kwesosimo chini pasopu nonganga Nonganga Nizibizel nonganga Nonganga yeah Chini pasopu nonganga Nonganga Nizibizel nonganga Nonganga yeah Chini pasopu nonganga Baya pela bano chocho Koboka mfana mkulonda woguyo Boya kwesosimo chini pasopu nonganga Isazela siyakuputa Awufuna ungicalaza njengenqeqe buya kweso simo chini basobu nonganga nonganga nisibizela nonganga nonganga chini basobu nonganga nonganga nisibizela nonganga nonganga chini basobu nonganga Nozi Band pingana detende pingana Nozi Band pingana detende pingana detende pingana Nozi Band pingana All right, we're gonna do the last song, okay? Oh baby, nikwenze njani na wazishintsha kangaka mina nawe we used to flow like a river to the sea. We would agree in anything. Oh baby, nikwenze njani na wazishintsha kangaka oh mina nawe we used to flow like a river to the sea. Would agree in everything. Baza solo kuhamba nalabangali bakho mina nawe sisahloniphani mina nawe sisalalelane oh baby nikwenze njani na solo kuhamba nalabangali bakho mina nawe sisalalelane mina nawe used to flow like a river to the sea. We agreed in everything. Baby, yenikwenzenjani na wazoshintsha kangaka. Mina now we used to flow like a river to the sea. We'd agree in everything. Oh yeah. Thank you all so much for joining us. The name of the band is Scratch Balls. Yay. Yes. A big shout out, thank you to Flavour Market. Mr. Kanu, sir, I see you. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Yeah, if you've ever heard of an event happening at December in Mamelodi, you've probably heard of it.
Yes.
The Grand White Picnic. I've got the lady here that is behind all of that. Hi, Keitumetse.
Hi, how are you, Sibu?
I'm good. Yourself?
I am great.
I'm great. You know what? You as an event organizer, you must be one of those people that is really being hit hard by this whole situation, yeah, COVID. I mean, events are closed. Social gatherings are closed generally, you know. How are you feeling? How are you feeling about this?
Well, it is a sad situation, but there's absolutely nothing that we can do about it because this is a pandemic and we have to basically abide by the rules and hope for the best and make sure that people are safe. You know, it hits the business very hard, but there's absolutely nothing that we can do. We can just hope for the best to see what we can do and look at other avenues to actually, bring the message through to the people, because obviously people do look forward to our events. And the entertainment business has been hit very, very hard, but we shall get through it.
Yeah. No, great stuff. So, for those that don't know, give us a bit of background about your event and yourselves, of course, as the team.
Okay. We are the Mamelodi Grand Team Events.
Okay.
PTY Ltd. We established this brand in 2014. And so how it came about is the fact that there was 3 of us. Now there's 2. There's 2 women running the event space. We started in 2014 with 2 events, which was the Mamelodi All White Picnic and also the Black on Black, which happens in winter, which just passed. And then we ventured into doing a heritage event, which happens in September. And yes, and that is still happening. We're still doing it. We don't know if we're going to do it this year, but we're hoping for the best. So the Mamelodi All White is the biggest one that we've ever done. We started with it in 2014 with only 500 people. And now it has gone very big, where we have about 7,000 plus people that come every year. And and the Black on Black is also a winter event where we bring entertainment through to, but it's an indoor event where we have about 2,000 to 3,000 people that come through, because obviously it's winter, but and so our events are themed events. We specialize in that very much. And then we also have the Grand Heritage, which we celebrate our Ubuntu. We come dressed in our African attire. We come and celebrate Africa Day. Yes, and that is our brainchild.
All right. So your partner. So it's Keitumetse and who else?
It's Besimo Khashwa and Keitumetse Sindane. It's an all-woman, 100% owned woman events company. And we ventured into this. Obviously, as I said,
were you guys like friends before, or
yes.
Like, how did it, take me back to the conversation, maybe when the conversation happened between you guys. Were you just chilling somewhere having a drink, like chomi mara harikare mara raira hukaba? Yeah, what kind of conversation was it?
So let me tell you a story about ourselves. We are 2 women who are single mothers, and obviously we are in the workspace, so we do work. We have a 9 to 5. But obviously, as a person who works, you always look for other avenues for income streaming.
Of course.
So what we did was we started selling boerewors rolls. Every Saturday and Sundays, and also at events like your soccer events in Mamelodi, and also your events in Mamelodi. So we would sell boerewors rolls and stuff. That is how we actually started. And then after that, what we did was, obviously, when you look at it, you want to actually grow in the event, not in the event, but in business generally. Yes, in business generally, you want to grow. And so what we did was we sat down and we thought about, how can we do this? How can we look at our community as a whole and say, what can we offer? And then we came up with the Mamelodi All White Picnic. We sat down, we said, okay, what happens in Mamelodi on the 26th, especially with our age group, and we said, okay, obviously nothing happens after Christmas. It's Christmas, and then after that, people they go back home and stuff like that, whatever. But they are looking for something that you can give them, like on the 26th of December, especially our age group, our target market. So we said, okay, let's look at this. What do we do? So we said, okay, let's host the Mamelodi All White Picnic. Let's host a picnic type of event whereby people come dressed in all white, and they come and they enjoy, and they bring their picnic baskets, and we offer them entertainment and stuff like that. And that's what we did. We started it on the 26th of December in 2014, and with no sponsorship, with little infrastructure that we could get, and we said, let's just do this, let's just sell tickets, and let's just see how it's going to pan out. And and
like,
that's how it started.
I mean, you guys decided to start in 2014. I'm assuming with no experience in the eventing space, right?
No.
I mean, how did that happen? Also, what kind of challenges you guys faced? No, oh, maybe I should ask, how bad or how great did the first one turn out?
It was, you know what? The first one, according to us, when we started, it was great because we only had we only had 500 people. But to us, it was a milestone because we didn't have any experience in regards to eventing. We didn't know how to go about getting sponsors. Also, all we did was that we went to our friend Tivo Cafe, and we said to him, listen, we want to do this. We really want to, venture into this eventing thing. But then the thing is, we don't know where to start. And obviously, because he already had the experience with his with Tivo Cafe, then what he did was that he organized sponsorship like your SAB. And they brought in, I mean, we didn't start with a stage, lights and everything. We didn't have production. I mean, SAB, all they could give us was that van which had music, and we started with local DJs. We started with local DJs, which was still our booking today, because local is our main priority in Mamelodi. We still book them today and stuff like that. And lots of challenges because we didn't have any experience. But the thing is, we overcame them. 500 people in 2014, about 1,500 in 2015, and it grew to, in 2016, it grew to about 4,000 people. And then 2017, then 6,000 people. And then 2017 and 18 was 7,000 plus people. So, of course, in 2014, there were a lot of hiccups there and there. But the thing is, I believe that when you do things over and over again, you learn from your mistake and you just want to be better each and every time that you do something. So that's how we started.
Good, sounds good. I mean, right now you're pulling in what, 7,000 numbers or so?
7,000 plus people. Last year there was about 8,500 people. We were hoping if God is on our side, we are hoping that this year we are on about 10,000 plus, But we'll just have to see about it. But if it doesn't happen, we still have 2021. We'll still push.
All right. So take me through the process when it comes to preparations, towards the big one in December 26. In terms of the team, in terms of you, what do you guys do to prepare? When do you guys even start to prepare for an event? Take me through the process, basically.
Well, there's a lot of things that happen in regards to this. So what happens is, obviously, we have to think of starting. So in January, we start obviously with the winter one, which is the black on black, so that we can actually get that out of the way. But obviously, the preparations will always start in January, whereby we will look for sponsorship. We go out there, we speak to people, we're doing this and we would really like your input. We would really like you to sponsor us and stuff like that. And we really like you to get City of Tshwane on board. And because we are using their facility, which is in next to HMPG, which is Central Grounds. So they were always on board. But at first, those challenges were there with City of Tshwane. But the thing is, we were lucky that we got on board and, Jock and stuff like that. And then what happened is we build a team. We have got a team of 10 very, how can I say it, very hardworking individuals who work with us, because obviously you cannot do this by yourself. You need a team that will eventually bring this all together. So what we will do is that we will meet once a week, twice a week, thrice a week. We will have video calls. We will have conference calls to actually finalize things and stuff like that. So and each and every person has their own portfolio to follow, to say, okay, this person will do, for example, infrastructure, this person will do whatever. And obviously it comes together and and then it preparations are very intense. You know, going into the event on the 26th, because of the fact that you will stumble across, you know, things, you will stumble across difficulty. But the thing is, what happens is that after it has happened, which is 4 o'clock in the morning on the 27th, it has happened, and you know, you got a sigh of relief. You're saying it happened, even though we had some minor glitches or whatever. But the thing is, it just happened, you know. And
Speaking of glitches, you know, myself, I am in the, you know, space as well of eventing with the Flavour market and all of that. And, you know, we've got our challenges, and you know, I remember quite a bit of stories that we've had before. What is like one of the biggest, maybe let's say, crisis that you've had, and you thought to yourself, I got to go home. It's not gonna happen.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. There is such a lot of things that happen, even on the day of the event, you know. But one of the things that has ever happened that we basically said, okay, no, this is the end of, you know. You know. So one of the things that has happened was that we had people come through, and they said that obviously political interference will always come through because of the fact that they believe that, you know, we're not going to go into that. But the thing is, what happened was they came through, they said, okay, fine, we're going to take over your parking because you need to involve the community and stuff like that. And at that time, you didn't, you know, it was like it happened the morning of the event, you know. But we got over it. It was fine. We managed to pull off a great event, and and that's
Mara, so
I can't really go into it. I can't really go into it.
But parking lot, what did you get?
The only thing that we could do is we could think of the patriots, we could think of our customers. So the only thing that we could do was we went to them and we said, okay, fine, you guys can do this, just for us to have peace. You know, we said, you guys can do this, we'll talk after. And the nicest thing about it is that after it happened, we sat down with them and we explained to them what it takes to do an event. So you just don't come in the morning to actually come and say, you know, whatever. You have to sit down so that we work together as a community. At the end of the day, it is a community event. And if you feel that you need, like, for example, I told them what you need to do is that come to us if you need security. You feel that you need to, you know, but the thing is, we got over it, and we're working with them again, which is the nice thing about it. And we are communicating with them because they really feel that this is a community thing. And so we involve more of the community so that they can come through. And
all right. You guys chose a very busy day of the year when it comes to that. I mean, you've got something happening in Keitumetse Sindane Boxing Day. In fact, you guys have a big event happening in Mamelodi. So like, how did that work? Like, that logic on its own, did you guys just figure, how did you guys decide on 26?
My goodness. The reason why we decided on the 26th is that our age group, which is our target market, didn't have anywhere where they needed to go on the day. So when we say our target market, we mean obviously the older generation, which is from 25 up until your 50s, your 60s, you know. They had absolutely no way to go because of the fact that, I mean, but above all, they would go to Dino, and you know, maybe the other younger generation will decide to go to Atteridgeville to Kula Boxing Day. And then, but we felt that we didn't, we couldn't go because we didn't fit in there, you know. So Yeah, so obviously we had to decide which target market we are going to. So we decided that we are going to go with our target market, which is our 25 to 60-year-olds, so that they can also come through, pack their picnic baskets, come through and stuff like that. And we were blown away by how much it grew. It grew because we drew people from Joburg, Soshanguve, Attridgeville as well, and stuff like that. So it was like a central place where the oldies, the golden oldies.
You guys found like the pocket niche market.
Yes.
Especially
We found that
because
niche.
everyone is on leave.
Yes.
Everyone is at home. Kids have gone to Dino. What are the parents doing?
What are the parents doing? Exactly. So the parents are coming to the all-white picnic. They're picking their picnic baskets, and they're coming through the cooler buckets of all and then whatever, and they're coming to just have a nice time. And but ours ends very early, so it ends about 2:00. It's not like 6 to 6. No. Because at 2:00 we are tired. We just want to go home and sleep.
The oldies need to go home, yo.
The oldies need to go home. Yes.
No, fantastic. So people sometimes they have a misconceptions when it comes to eventing. They see logos, they think the sponsorship, they see the numbers of people that are there, they think must more tell me about let's say the first few ones in terms of making money, in terms of making profit. Did you guys find yourselves in a position whereby you were thinking, maybe this is not the thing we should be doing? How does it work for you guys money wise? Do you guys always make a profit? How much loss did you guys make?
No, we don't make. We always don't. We didn't make a profit at first.
Yeah.
Everything that we did was it went through to suppliers and things like that and whatever. Yeah. But if you do things correctly and stuff like that, you will make a profit. Yeah. But it's not all. You won't make a profit within the 3 years that you are in eventing, because everything goes through to paying everyone else other than you. And but the thing is, what has sustained us is because of the fact that is the love that we have for what we started. There's absolutely no way that obviously at the end of the day you need to make money, you need to strive to make money, but at the end of the day it's not about you making a profit or anything, but it's about what you do, what you love, your passion for it, and but we want to make money, lots of money out of it. We're hoping, but as long as it's passion and money, then it's
sounds good.
Yeah.
So post COVID, what do we have to look forward for?
Well, post COVID, we are hoping for the best. We're hoping that maybe in December, maybe December time, everything will be back to normal, which I doubt. I don't think so. But if it does happen, then we are ready. We have planned for it and stuff like that. But if not, we'll have to plan for next year. But obviously on the 26th, we will have to look at what we can do, like something, like offer something in regards to maybe digital platform, so that you can get people.
Because I was about to ask as well, is it how do you guys plan on keeping yourselves relevant? I mean, during COVID, if you guys are not online, if you're not doing anything, by the time events are opening up, you still have to now start marketing again.
Start all over again.
So how do you guys plan on doing that as well?
We do plan on doing something on the 26th whereby we can actually get your usual local DJs to come through, on the digital platform, on our page, Facebook page, because we do have a page, Mamelodi Grand Team Events. You can follow it. You can follow us on it, and then so that we can actually stay relevant. It's the most important thing right now, because obviously we know that things are going to go back to normal next year, and looking at other avenues to actually do all these things so that we don't we as you said, we stay relevant. So using different types of digitization of and stuff like that. So we are looking at all those things. And but we, because the thing is, as I said, we are our target market is older people, you know, and what happens is that obviously one of the things that happens is that they don't have time to actually sit on a you know, and look at something, because obviously they're busy. Because when you go and you do your target market, it's very important that you find out what do they do, how do they do it, and stuff like that. I mean, we already have the target market whereby they've got children. These people have got children. They're busy. They are working. They are tired. They're cooking sometimes. They're looking after the family and stuff like that. But on the 26th, obviously, nobody is doing anything. And, you know, it's after Christmas. So obviously, we can actually look into doing this, maybe like a Zoom party, a Zoom all-white party and stuff like that, so they can actually join in and have a lovely time. But we are hoping for the best. That's what we're doing.
Sounds good, man. That's well, let's all hope for the best. That, you know, by the time it hits December, we are back on the streets, you know.
So believe every day.
Yeah, no, no. Keitumetse, thank you so much for coming through and having a chat with me. And
it is a pleasure.
To see you at December 26.
I hope so, Sivu. I hope so. But you guys keep pushing. We love the market. The market will come back, and it's one of our favorite markets. And and we'll keep on supporting. Let's keep on supporting the event, the eventing space. It is going to go back to normal.
All right.
Very
great stuff. Great stuff. On Facebook, you'd say it's all Grand White, ne?
Mamelodi Grand Team Events.
Okay. There we go. Facebook, Instagram as well, and Twitter.
Instagram, yes. Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. Mamelodi Grand Team Events. Please follow it.
Great stuff. We'll make sure that we put it down on our page as well, and people can follow it. And thank you so much.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sibu.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Bye.
Gentlemen, it's SoulBee. I've got the girl from Mopane. Hi, B.
Hi, Sbu. How are you?
What's up, buena?
Hi, Gashab. I'm good, thanks.
First of all, happy Women's Month. Happy Women's Month.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and thank you for the flowers.
Of course. Anytime. Just tell me then. Is there anything in particular that you normally do, maybe, to celebrate Women's Month or Women's Day?
Nothing in particular, but you know, this COVID because usually August, I'm very busy getting geek, you know. COVID
coming hard during August because it's Women's Month.
Yeah, you know, that's when we get more bookings in August.
That's a good thing and a bad thing, I guess. I mean, we need to change the narrative around like female DJs. They should be booked all the time, man. Just like
exactly.
You know.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
No, great stuff. All right. So, but to get influencer, but to get model, I was will be a na go DJ. It told me learning time.
You know, funny thing is, I never thought, one day I'll be a DJ, or I never wanted to be a DJ. This thing is not something that I've always wanted to do. You understand?
Yeah.
It all started 2005, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 2005.
Mm-hmm.
So my neighbor, he was a DJ.
Yeah.
So he had an entertainment company by the Naked Soul.
Yeah.
So he had like sound, everything, you know, like your turntables. But back then it was just turntables, vinyl speakers. He had everything. So he got like a lot of corporate gigs.
Yeah.
So You know, Kabo, what he usually every day, around 5 o'clock, just before Mama I chase at Meroko.
Yeah.
Kabo 5, you know.
Yeah.
5 speaker, you know. So always keep like he was my next door neighbor. So I would hear the sound every day. Busy so he had a little room outside, so where he used to play his music. So I'm like, you know what, this guy plays good music, hey? So I would sit by the fence, Kabuma 5, every day. So I think he noticed that how when every day Kanako, hey, you sit here, is like to what I'm playing. You know what, I'm really enjoying playing. It's like, you know what, you should come and see Horikets Ankamola. So I'm like, you know what, I've got nothing to lose. Let me just go. Yeah, that's how it started. He taught me how to play. So and Ruta, table, vinyl, and everything. But when I started this whole thing, it is not like I wanted to be a DJ. He just taught me how to play, and then becoming a DJ was not part of the plan. You know, after learning how to use the turntable, you know, and all those things. So, like I said, he would get a lot of corporate gigs, you know, and all that. So every time I got a gig, he would invite me. You know what? I have a gig. I want you to play. I want you to open the show for us. I'm like, yeah, why not? I would go there, you know. He said people would enjoy it. They would love it, you know. And then he stopped playing. He stopped being a DJ. Entertainment company. I think he stopped the entertainment company. And then that's when I stopped. Got this whole thing about DJing. You know? But it got to a point where you know, when you go to the party and gigs, you find people playing, you're like, you know what, you know, you want to do this, you know, and people then, I'm even a DJ, only a few knew I could play. You know? Got 2009, that's when I made the decision to, you know, actually do this whole thing with DJ, you know, because I really loved it and I enjoyed playing music for people. So, and people also loved my set. So a lot of people, they will always ask me, why was I with DJ? Why, you know, why don't you do this? You know, I'm like, you know what, I have nothing to lose. Let me just do it. Anyway, I love it. Why not? I mean, so 2009, that's when I started, you know, taking this whole thing more serious.
All right. So when you know, is this all now happening in Komaopan? Is that where you're from? Is that where you grew up? How was your childhood growing up?
Yeah, I was born Ko Taung. A lot of people don't know that. I was born Ko Taung, raised by my grandmother. Then I moved to Pretoria, Mabopane when I was 10 to stay with my mom. The first place that I moved to was go to UX, Mabopane, go to UX. Yeah, that's where I stayed. Growing up, I was even now I'm still, you know, I'm a quiet person. I would say I'm more of an introvert, you know. I think I'm comfortable around people that I know, but if I don't know, it takes a while for me to, you know, to actually be, you know, open up, you know, and you know, be comfortable. But yeah, I'm very quiet.
Well, it's actually fun if you're saying you're such a quiet person and such an introvert. I mean, at the same time, you're in the public space. How does that work for you sometimes?
Yeah, it works for me because, you know, when you play music, you're just behind it. I think music get to you know, speak for me.
Yeah,
you know, that's I think you know, it gets to do the talking for me. So that's how I get to express myself. But yeah, like I said, so growing up, I grew up playing with a lot of guys, you know. I used to play soccer. I was very good in soccer. I was very good in soccer. You know, some people know, like, you know, Mpomakatu. I used to go to school with him, so he knows like how good I was at soccer. You know, even my mom thought, you know what, I would, actually play soccer, be like a professional soccer player at some point. Because like, but trainer soccer, like they would come to my house, come to speak to my mom or not. We would like your daughter to come and join our team, blah, 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 and all those things. So my mom was like, no, she's still young for now. My mom never thought one day get a DJ. I think maybe being a soccer player was one of it, but yeah. So like growing up, I had a lot of guy friends. Yeah. Even now, I still have a lot of guy friends. I get along with a lot of guys. So yeah. So yeah.
No, man, that's great. Then when the whole thing, music starts, your next door neighbor teaches you how to play. You start gigging now. But when was the moment when you were like, you know what, this thing, it's just serious,
Like I said, 2009. That's when I made the decision to take it serious because back then, just before that, that's how I started. So I didn't have money to buy the vinyl every week or because vinyls are expensive, and when you have money, like at that time would maybe let's say with my 500 rand or even less, 200 you buy like 1 or 2 vinyls, So when they introduced the CDJ, that's when I made a decision to actually take this thing serious, because at least I was able to collect music, through track slots.
No, lovely. But as we all know that, because even back then, it's better now that the industry is very male dominated. Didn't you feel intimidated to say, hey mara ko bukiwa bjang mara mo?
Yeah, I think happy. It's one of the things. When I started this whole thing, 2005, when I learned how to play, I never thought I would become a DJ. Reason being, I think it's because maybe one of the reason could be by that time I've never seen a female DJ before. And they were just like live DJs all the time. So so that's why maybe I never, because I think maybe if back then if I met people like Boo, Lady Leah, or DJ Tobbs or Shirley, it would have made things easier for me, or it would have actually pushed me to actually go for it. But but things are changing now, hey? Things are changing, I must say. I mean, there's a whole lot of, I've met a whole lot of women who are doing this now, and I'm hoping that there will be more in the future.
And we're not, as it is Women's Month, is there something that you do on your part to bring in more females in the game?
I get a lot of requests from female, from ladies wanting to be DJs, and so what I do is I would usually recommend, actually recommend a good school for them. So people like Mix, like I gave Mix a lot of clients, a lot of female ladies who want to be DJs. So so I always recommend them to actually go to Mix, because Mix is quite good. So and so far I get a lot of feedback from them, and they're happy with the classes they've been getting from Mix.
Well, one of the things I've noticed about DJs, from whether it be around Pretoria, Kokasi, and everywhere, is that at the beginning, a lot of young DJs, they struggle with professionalism and making sure that they put their word out there, marketing, got different like facets of just holding yourself as a brand. And I've seen with you, you're very professional. The first time I met you, in fact, was through your booking agent as well. How important was it for you to have a booking agent and have someone take care of your brand?
When I started this whole thing, I didn't have any, like a manager or a booking agent, like you say. Things were not as easy back then. I must say, since I got a manager, his name is Kabelo, by the way. This guy really opened doors for me, I must say. I got to play at places where I've never been.
Yeah.
You know, I got to be heard by people who've never, you know, seen me or even heard about me, or at least people that have been hearing about the name SoulBee, at least got to put the face behind the name and actually get to hear me play, you know. You know, places like Ubu, Soweto, you know, places like Bulisotho, Bloemfontein. I mean, there's a whole lot of places, Botswana, you know, and I'm say he really did a great job, and and I'm really thankful for. So I must say, having a manager sometimes it really helps. Really helps.
No, fantastic. So Mpotse, when in all the years that you've been playing, would you say that what has been your favorite stage one, and maybe favorite person to play next to?
I think I don't have a specific place, because I think all my gigs to me are really special to me, you know, because whenever I go to my gigs, I make sure I do my best, you know. I you know, it's, you never know who's there, you never know who's listening. So whenever you go to gig, no matter how big or small it is, you must always do your best. So I think all my gigs are special to me, but the one person I think I will still remember the set, even after 10 years or even after I don't know how long. I remember there's a set I played one-on-one Livini. Go the pre-party DJ Nation. I think that was one of the first sets. You know,
Oh, nice. So besides Vini, is there someone that maybe on a you know, one day I'd love to play B2B Limoto?
Yeah, I mean, Christos.
Okay.
Because you know, because of the type of music that he plays, the soulful house. He loves soulful house. Even sometimes he plays deep. Because of that, definitely Christos. And if I were to choose a female DJ, I would definitely go for Tops. She's my favorite female DJ. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Tops, nice. And then SoulBee, the word, you know, suggests obviously that you play soul music. Is it something that you chose as a genre to say, this is the music I want to play, and why?
When I started, my name was Lady B.
Okay.
But then after that, there were a lot of female DJs, you know, coming in the industry, and then most of them, they were like lady this, lady that, lady that. And then I hated this thing, lady, like as if, you know, why do you have to, you know, this lady, lady
why do you have to define? I'm already a woman. Given.
Music is not like it's not a gender thing. Music is for everyone, you know. So it's universal. So why, you know, have that lady? So I was complaining about it, you know, wanting to change it. So a friend of mine, TJ Mutseta, the one who said, like, you know what, people, because you love soulful music, why don't you call yourself Soul for soulful, then B for people, you know, soulful, you know, SoulBee, So that's how it came out. And then so DJ Museta, one behind the name,
okay, nice. So you always play your sets in a very particular way, and you're very strict about them. SoulBee, one day I got a piano or something else.
You know what? I'm not against other genres of music, but no. I'm all about soulful, you know, and maybe a bit of deep, but I'm more so like my set will be like 95% soulful house, you know.
All right. No, cool. There's different ways
I do listen to my piano though, you know. I do dance to my piano. It's nice. I with it.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. It's all good. So Mpotse, there's different ways of making your name travel, you know. And where now one of the things that you did was merchandising, and your name is on your clothing. What made you do that?
I just wanted to put my brand out there. So I was just trying to, come up with ideas how to do it. And, I thought merchandise, it's the way to go, It's nice when you go to a gig and you see somebody wearing your T-shirt or your sweater or whatever,
Yeah.
And, it's like if somebody's wearing it, if somebody doesn't know who SoulBee is, like let's say if you are wearing it, somebody will come to you, hey, Kimang, who's the SoulBee? Then you and like for example, I'm wearing my sweater now.
Yeah.
So I want people to, when they see like this whole design, then it automatically the name, the name. It's like the name, the whole SoulBee name is behind this brand.
Yeah. Look,
easy to identify.
Yeah, it's definitely something that when I noticed it, when I saw it, I was like, this is so perfect. It helps build your brand. It helps your name to travel even further than just the music. When it comes to being diverse and diversifying, you moved, like I was saying, you went to clothing, and a lot of people don't know that you were actually about to also open up your own place, before COVID. Can you tell us a bit more about Beehive?
Yeah, COVID honestly,
Yeah.
I was supposed to open on the 28th of March. And this lockdown started when 26th March. So when they announced that, it's like, yo.
Yeah, no. Linda was excited. I was like, hey, okay, new place popping up.
And we only had one event. We hosted Katlego. He had the garden market on the 28th of February. So everything went well on that day. People were happy, people loved the place. I got a lot of feedback from people. So so I was really excited about the opening, and then so how this whole thing started, when I started this whole thing, I wasn't thinking about having Beehive is not a pub. I don't want to call it a pub. It's more of a restaurant, a chill spot. So how I started, I just wanted to have a place where I can sell my merchandise, and not just my merchandise, but other merchandise. Like whoever is sent and the merchandise, like have a smaller shop where all the Gasi brands can be sold. But while non-particularly busy at this whole thing, I started getting ideas. I'm like, what? Why not do this? Why not my partner and I? So that's when we eventually decided, why don't we just have like a chill spot, a nice like smaller and a restaurant, a smaller and a hive for people to come and chill, listen to good music, while enjoying the drinks and food, It's all about it's more of a daytime place,
No, fantastic. Well, I hope this thing fail soon, so we can get back to doing, the good things, man. Like I was so excited about your place, and I know that first of all, you're a very stylish person. I knew that the place was gonna look tops.
Try.
Yeah. So, the DJ get nightlife most of the time, and hobbies, how do you keep the balance in terms of your personal life, and your work life? How do you keep the balance?
I enjoy spending time with family, so I make sure, especially during the week, that's the time that I get to spend with family, especially my daughter. During the week, she goes to school, come back, I'm here at home, I help her with homework, all these things. We try to do a lot of things together. Weekends, especially just before my gigs, I try to do something fun with her, at least, once or twice, a month. Every weekend, they try to go out there, do something fun with her. Things like going out for movies, it could be going out to bars, whatever that she likes, So just trying to spend more time with her, especially during the week, also helping her out with homeworks and, that's how I try to spend time with her. And then the weekend, sometimes when I'm not gigging, because I don't stay with my mom anymore. So when I'm not gigging, try to go home, spend time with my mom and my sister as much as I can.
And your kid, what mama get DJ, so sometimes I know they will see you.
At the beginning, she didn't. You know how kids are. But whenever you go out, whether you go to work or you go out with friends, but now I think she's growing up. She understands. She knows that I have to go out, because every time when I go, she's like, "Mommy, please bring this." She knows, because I always tell her, if I don't go, where are you gonna get money for this?
Sure, of course, yeah.
You always does that, so I'm like, I have to go to work. I need money for this. I need money for that. She was like, okay, I will go to work. I know when you come back tomorrow, you must buy me this, blah blah. So she understands. She actually doesn't have a problem with that, because, like I said, I also make time for her. So
all right, great stuff. And then I decide to mama le nna ke nyaka go teacher ke tshwana le o ka dumela.
She automil already. She started
nice.
So she knows how to play, the basics. Okay. She sometimes like when I get switch her on my equipment here, she would ask, can I play? Then I give her, then she would play like for 15 minutes, but she just do it for like 10-15 minutes. She's like, I'm tired. So I don't think she would become a DJ. I could just tell she just loves, she just enjoy doing that for like 10-15 minutes. It's like, I'm tired. She's not passionate about it. But if it's something that she wants to do, I mean, why not? I mean, I always advise people to do, what you love, do what you enjoy, because most of our time, which is like almost 90% of the time, we spend it at work, So if you're not happy with what you're doing, it's like you're not happy for the rest of your life. You're living a life where you're not happy. So one needs to be happy. So why not?
All right, great stuff. Great stuff. The legacy maybe will live on. We don't know. We'll see.
Never know.
No, cool. I remember, I think, when was this? Like 2 years back or something like this, I had the privilege of attending a single launch of your music. Are you still making music? Should we expect something coming up?
That project was fun. I enjoyed it. Yes, I had a single. It was nice. I worked with Divine Brothers. Also worked with Dindi. It was nice, something new, something I wanted to try, see how it all go. And then for now, I don't want to say there's anything coming. I think for now, I just want to concentrate on Beehive, since I haven't had the opportunity to open yet. So I think for now, that's my priority at the moment.
All right. Great stuff. And thank you for coming through, B, and all the best with Beehive. I hope Baula, so that you can get working again. How do people find you? What should people look forward to? Maybe is there something that you're doing online?
Facebook, Bipelo SoulBee, and I also have a page, DJ SoulBee. And then Instagram, it's DJ SoulBee, and on Twitter, it's DJ SoulBee SA. And then for bookings only 079 280 1118, 079 280 1118. You can call or WhatsApp.
Okay, great stuff. Perfect. Yeah, Michomi, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers and have a lovely Women's Month.
Thank you so much.
Ciao.
Ciao.
for all the people that have come before me and opened doors that I can see. Now I have to open the doors for the people that will come after me. This is for all the people that have come before me and opened doors that I can see. Now I have to open the doors for the people that will come after me. This is for all the people that have come before me and open doors that I can see. Now I have to open the doors for the people that will come after me. This is for all the people that have come before me and open doors that I can see. Now I have to open the doors for the people that will come after me. This is for all the people that have come before me and open doors that I can see. Now I have to open the doors for the people that will come after me. Hey, I've got to find a better way. I work hard from day to day. My friends, they tell me to slow down. I have no time to mess around. My mother struggled and my daddy did too. Now they're gone, I have to do what I got to do. Hey, hey. Home to find a better way. Got to find better way. I've got to find a better way. Better way. Got to find better way. Got to find a better way. Life sometimes get hard and the roads might get rough. But don't you give up, maintain, be strong, hold on. For if God brings you to it, He will be the one to take you through it. Just be strong, hold on, for we've got to find a better way in the world today. Better way, better way. We've got to find never know what's on the other side. It might be good for you. Take a chance, take a chance. You never know what's on the other side of the door. Open up, walk in.
I hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you, B. Thank you for blessing us. This is for you. And where do people find you?
On Facebook, it's SoulBee or DJ SoulBee. On Insta, it's DJ SoulBee. And on Twitter, it's DJ SoulBee_SA.
It's another episode. We are done. Thank you for tuning in. Flavour Market. Cool. Signing off.